morning, viewer. Bienvenidos here. Here's breaking news from Sri Lanka. Yeah, exuberant young man splashing out in a pool with one theatrically soaping himself as a crowd cheered Sri Lankans dancing in an opulent halfway as the iconic paper bands played festive tunes with trumps and drums. These scenes beamed across the world on 13 July 2022 in the hours after crowds overran their presidential palace, forcing then leader Gotabaya Rajapakse to flee the country. It was a moment of triumph for them. Hundreds of thousands of people from across Sri Lanka had defied a national curfew. They braved tear gas shells and water cannons to march peacefully to the presidential palace, calling on Rajapakse to step down. For weeks, he had resisted calls to resign, even though his elder brother Mahinda Rajapakse had already quit as prime minister to try to diffuse public fury. Months of protest, called the Argalaya struggle in Sinhala, had culminated in the events of July 2022, leading to Mr. Rajapakse's humiliating heart exit. Just a few months earlier, such events would have been unthinkable. For years, the Rajapaksa family, led by Mahinda, held a vice-like grip over Sri Lankan politics. In his first term, Mahinda Rajapakse presided over the bloody end to Sri Lanka's civil war against Tamil Tiger rebels. That victory helped him establish himself as a national savior among the Iceland's majority Sinhalese. His most ardent supporters compared him to an emperor. As he grew more powerful, so did his family. He appointed his younger brother Gotabaya as defense secretary, a position he wielded ruthlessly. Critics say. Two other brothers, Basil and Chamai, rose to jobs of finance minister and parliamentary speaker respectively. The family appealed to a majority Sinhalese nationalist base, so for years they survived allegations of corruption, economic misrule, widespread human rights abuses and suppression of dissent. Their church in 2022 when a slew of policies set up country's worst ever economic crisis. 17 years after Mahinda first became president, Sri Lankan crowds celebrated the Rajapakse's fall, certain the family was finished. But was it? Cut 2 years later, and Mahinda Rajapakse's son, Namal, has thrown his hat into the ring for the presidential election to be held on 21st September. That's Sri Lankan politics. Be in this exclusive report.